which will help improve the overall quality and user experience of the phone as well as the security. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is John. Today I have for you the best buy of 2019. The Google Pixel 3a I picked up at Best Buy for $399, came out to about $425. There's a reason this phone is the best buy. First and foremost because it was leaked at Best Buy earlier this year before it was announced about a couple of months ago. So right off the bat, that gave me the impression that it would be the best buy. Also the price point and the fact that you're getting some flagship specifications, many of which I did not mention in my unboxing and first impressions video that I made the other day. So today we're going to be making a impressions video of this phone one day later. I want to add some things that I've discovered about this phone after having it for a day that I really enjoy about it, as well as some things that I don't enjoy about it. So let's get started. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the aspect ratio. This phone has an 18.5:9 aspect ratio, sort of similar to the 21:9 aspect ratio on the Sony Xperia X10, which I had the option of buying. The Sony Xperia X10 was a very nice device. It came in at $275, so around $300 after tax. Very different and very modern looking from many other smartphones on the market. Luckily, the Google Pixel 3a also has a very tall and narrow aspect ratio, very similar to the Xperia X10. It has an 18.5:9 aspect ratio, so it's just a couple of aspect ratios away from being the Xperia X10, which made going for this phone a pretty simple choice. Relating to the screen, I did notice that this phone does have a couple micro abrasions on the display after having it in my pocket for a day. So the first thing you'll want to do is go out and get a screen protector for this device because it will pick up some micro abrasions. Okay, so another thing that I really enjoy about this phone, and some of you may disagree with me on this, is the fact that Google, I think, is offering some very forward-looking features. I was greeted with all kinds of news stories related to things that I enjoy. First and foremost, I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan, so a huge baseball fan, and each and every day I get recaps, I get updated scores, and all kinds of other information and news related to articles and subjects that I'm interested in. And I think that's actually something that's really cool. So Google does have a lot of information about you, but I think they use it to their best intentions to offer a very convenient and superfluous user experience. Another thing that I'm really impressed with about this phone is the always on display. Being able to have a quick glance at notifications, the weather, the time is really nice. And also with the OLED display, which is another flagship feature, it's very easy to read outdoors. This OLED display isn't as organic or as natural or as rich as some other OLED displays like on Samsung Galaxy phones or even the iPhone, but this OLED display is vibrant and colorful and, like I said, very bright nonetheless. For $400 you're getting a very nice display. Just make sure you get a screen protector for it. So besides the display, when you're inside watching YouTube videos or consuming any other type of content like I do, like watching Philadelphia Phillies recaps, you'll notice that it does have dual stereo speakers. I thought that this phone would have one single stereo speaker, but it does in fact have dual speakers, which is another flagship feature that I am truly welcoming. Coming from an iPhone X, which also has stereo speakers, I did grow very accustomed to listening to everything in sort of miniature surround sound. So it's really nice that that feature carries over to this Google Pixel 3a, like I said, for $399. When you're consuming content, what you're worried about most is your battery life. And I can say, went to work all day and am reviewing this phone as we speak right now, and I still have 49%. Now you may be saying, hey John, you're not using your phone all that much. Well, I made the average amount of calls that anyone would make yesterday, and I was listening to music all day long over Wi-Fi. Also, what's really cool about this phone is it does come with fast charging out of the box. 15 minutes of charge is about 7 hours of battery life, and 30 minutes of charge is probably double that. Okay, so this Google Pixel 3a has been absolutely fantastic. The polycarbonate finish on the back seems very durable. It's extremely light and comfortable to use. It also has this matte finish on the back, which makes gripping the phone even easier, I think. Also, you get that really nice 12 megapixel sensor on the back. You get an 8 megapixel selfie sensor, fingerprint ID on the back, which has worked very well for me as someone coming from Face ID. I have grown accustomed to it again. This phone, like I said in my unboxing plus first impressions video from the other day, does have USB Type-C, which is really nice. I can charge it from my computer if I want. I can sync it to my computer if I want without having to use any dongles or any additional cables. The one main gripe that I have about the polycarbonate finish is that some of the buttons are not as tactile as, say, a phone that is constructed out of glass and stainless steel. The buttons seem a little bit chintzy from time to time. This phone does have a Titan M security chip built in. The Titan M chip makes sure that when you boot the phone up, everything is encrypted so that apps on your phone that might be looking to get into your bootloader and steal valuable information while your phone is most vulnerable, the Titan M chip will protect against that. And given that it is stock Android, will receive security features regularly and software updates regularly, which will help improve the overall quality and user experience of the phone as well as the security. My name is John. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Google Pixel 3a is the best buy of 2019. You can pick it up at Best Buy for about $399. I will see you in the next video.